Let's go back to the phone lines. Talk to Mike in Granite City, Illinois. Hi, Mike.
Hello, Hank. Thank you for taking my call.
My pleasure.
God bless you in your ministry. My question is, I've always kind of wondered over the years. My mom has talked about it some, but she doesn't really like to talk about it a whole lot. And she said that when she was a kid, she had seen like angels walk into her room, and then she said she covered up her head because she figured, she was seeing something. And then when she took the blankets back off her head, they were still there. And then years later, before my aunt died, she said about 3 months before, that she had a dream that my aunt had come to the back door and was knocking, and in her dream she said she was telling her, why are you here? You're dead. You need to go so everybody can be at peace. And she told, her brothers and sisters about it, and, they all figured, yeah, whatever. And then 3 months later, my aunt wound up going out to her favorite place, and she fell off this cliff and broke her neck and died. And then the other two things was, two or 3 days before my grandfather died, she had seen what she thought was like somebody dressed in black walk around to the back of the house, and my uncle was over there because my grandpa was sick with cancer. And she called to let him know she thought, maybe somebody was trying to break into the house, and he said he went out and looked, and there was nobody there. And I remember her talking about that the next day, that she thought she'd seen somebody. And then here, just a couple years ago, 2 or 3 days before my dad died, she said that she had seen, she thought that he had gotten out of bed to go to the bathroom and thought, almost ran into him in the hallway. But then she realized there was nobody there, and then she went in the bedroom and he was laying down, and she didn't mention it to him, she said. But my question is, if I've always kind of been up in the air of whether or not God would let you see things, or,
Well, let me answer very quickly your question. I perceive the question. I'm getting very close to a station break. But look, ghosts exist only in mythology. But demons are real, and they're happy to feed on unbiblical delusions. So if we lose the ability to think biblically, we'll quickly be transformed from cultural change agents and initiators into cultural conformists and imitators. Sometimes I say from God-bearers to ghostbusters. We don't want to be caught up in any kind of unbiblical kind of theology, and the way in which you curse the darkness is by shedding light on it, by building a lighthouse in the midst of the gathering storm. Ghosts are the stuff of superstition. And yet, as in ancient Israel, that kind of superstition is the stock and trade of modern culture. The gullible have turned from God to ghosts in incessant inquiries concerning the gloom that lies ahead. And this is what's called necromancy. And it's a devilish deception. So we shouldn't be involved in it, and we should deliver ourselves from superstition by being familiar with the precepts and principles that we find in the inviolate Word of God. Coming up to station break, we'll be right back with more answers on the other side of the break, so please don't touch that dial.